believe it or not, in the country, is growing at a very fast pace, almost like high-tech. After having covered fashion weeks in Milan, Paris, and London, it is time for us to take a closer look, closer to home, and the Tel Aviv Fashion Week, which was launched yesterday and will be taking place all this week, irrespective of what else goes on in the country. And I am very, very happy to be joined in studio by lifestyle guru, our very own I-24 News Morning Edition lifestyle guru and contributor, Maya Kramer. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
One cannot miss you this morning.
No.
One cannot miss you this morning.
I was a shining star in the street.
Again, it's the kind of... You look like a diamond.
I am a diamond.
You look like a real diamond. And with Maya, with us, I don't want to butcher your name. So tell me.
My name is Nona Chalant.
Okay, Nona Chalant is genius.
Thank you.
Is genius. I mean, that's something itself. Now, Nona, because I want to explain exactly, you market designers and Israeli fashion overseas, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I started a project 5 years ago. It's called House of Nona.
House of Nona. Nice.
And in my house, I bring all the avant-garde Israeli artists.
Yes.
If it's designers, jewelry designers, even sometimes actors, and we do videos together. And dancer, I'm also fascinated with the voguing scene, and it's a very fashionable dance, so I like it a lot.
Yeah, do you know what voguing scene is? Do you know Vogue?
Are we talking about this?
Can we get a little voguing? Can we do a little voguing?
Show us exactly what that means. If you know, you have to stand up for that, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yes, but I'll need music.
You need music.
Sing.
Yeah, but before, you know, we're gonna wrap with that. Yeah, we'll do it together.
Yeah.
But before that, I want to focus a little bit because we have to enter this for our viewers. As we said, lots of violence coming out of the region, but also life continues. Fashion Week, Tel Aviv, Maya Kramer, you were there.
Yes.
Tell us who's there, who came, what's going on.
So last night, it was all of the Shenkar graduates. Shenkar College is one of the top 10 design schools in the world.
Yes.
Yeah. So there was Albert Elbaz, who is known worldwide.
Yeah, I was about to say, I even know. I'm sitting here like this,
nodding his head.
The short guy with the glasses, right?
Yes.
See, I know my style.
I mean, he worked for Lanvin, he designed for Yves Saint Laurent, so that was a big...
As I said, even somebody like me knows who he is.
Yes,
yeah.
And Bar Rafaeli closed the show.
Ooh. Sorry. I'm kidding.
Okay, now you're really here. There she is. Oh, look, it's kind of like my dress.
Wow.
There she is.
Listen, she is a beautiful woman.
There was the inspiration was Israeli, Israel inspiration. So you see the violin. There's
so we saw somebody with a fiddle.
Yes, yeah. So there was a lot of fashion, a lot of people.
And Israeli inspiration, when you look at the clothes, and I'm asking you, that's meaning what? When we saw like prints on a shirt of a violin, or more Middle Eastern, or where is it? Where is the trend going to?
What they had was each designer kind of interpreted how they see Israel.
Right.
So that was basically. That was basically each item was one designer per collection, and yeah.
Right.
And there was a lot of Israeli celebrities walking the runway that represent Israel.
No, it's amazing. And Nona, I have to ask. I love your name. I have to ask you: is it hard to market Israeli fashion overseas? Is there is there a trend overseas in the fashion world, which I'm sure Maya Kramer will attest to, that's very hard to penetrate? Is Israeli fashion becoming some sort of a fad, or something that people are noticing?
Israeli designers are very, very talented. I think we have here one of the most, we have the brains for everything. So in fashion, we also give that the interpretation. And no, it's easier to sell it abroad,
right?
And the responses is from all over the world, especially when I do like a niche in fashion. It's
right.
Avant-garde, and it's gender blender, and it's all together. So
even that sells, because I'm wondering with you, because many will say that it's hard to be Israeli nowadays overseas. that, be it in academics, the boycott movements, is that felt in the fashion industry, or do you think that it's an industry that kind of is barred from boycotting and you don't feel that, people will not approach even the avant-garde or the Israeli fashion because Israelis are having a hard time, to say the least, overseas?
I think the fashion industry is more liberal, and it's more about the art and not...
Not the politics.
I guess there is a little politics, but I don't feel it.
Yeah. And I mean, you pardon me when I have to do this. I have to touch this.
I know.
I've been dying to do this for like the past.
It's very, very Madonna-esque.
It's very Madonna-esque.
It's inspired by Madonna. This is an outfit.
I'm going to ask you to actually stand up because it's a fabulous outfit, and I hope we can swing this with the director in my ear. Hold on, come to me. Let me see. Here, you're coming to me, and then we'll see what we have. So this is an outfit inspired by
Madonna. Yeah.
By Madonna, and we all remember Vogue. I mean, I think you do too.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't have the music, but voguing is what? Is
voguing? It's like interpretation of model movements in dance.
In dance, okay.
So it's more like posing. You have like the Madonna.
The framing thing.
I do that when I do selfies. I'm like posing.
Yeah, no, she is posing. No.
It's selfie voguing. That's a new genre. So it's very to be like long, and your hands are like becoming like.
And it's a trend that is overseas, that internationally is now. It's a bit. I just have no clue. I have no life, so I don't. Okay.
You should come with me to a voguing.
I definitely want to come with you, but I want to also talk to you because Maya, I'm stopping you before asking you a question because I want to talk to Nona about your mother.
Yes, my mother, my whole family is very great and very accepting. This is a project for Reuters.
Right. This is fabulous. Taking your art out of the closet.
Yeah, it's important. That's by Buzz Ratner. He started the project and he did it with Israeli drag queens, the beginners, the old drag queens. That's funny because a lot of the drag queens doesn't consider me as a drag queen.
Why?
Because they see like more of a persona, and I don't do like lip sync and
lip sync
shows
and it's drag art, but my job is fashion.
No, definitely. And I think that, the fabulous thing, and to me that's heartbreaking to think that there is so much liberal thinking in Israel on many levels. And we see that in the midst of all the violence that we've been experiencing over the course of the last 3 weeks. But with this taking us back into Israeli fashion week.
Yeah, I want to talk about the gender blender thing because we talked about that as a trend. And here you have like another look which could have easily been worn by Nona, right?
Yeah, and actually by Danny Barsha.
Right.
He's a good friend.
Yeah, he's a good designer. Oh yeah, there's Bar Raffaelli again. So yeah, the gender blender is a real. Oh look, it's me next to Bar Raffaelli.
It's like one of those shows. Like who wore it better? Maya, definitely you.
Of course.
Definitely you. Okay, that's a complete. But to conclude, Fashion Week, just in one sentence, when you're looking, because you were there, Maya, yesterday. What is the headline of Fashion Week in Tel Aviv? And designers came, though, from overseas.
Yeah, well, actually, no. Buyers came from overseas to see the designers, which is great. And they still came. I think someone came from, not the editor, but someone came from Italian Vogue, a bunch of bloggers from all over the world. So people are still coming to the country.
And I think that's the important thing. And Maya and Nona, you were locked in